next part, which is your late normoblast. Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. This is Dr. Maaz Qureshi and you are watching the third part of our hemoglobin series. And here we will talk about the stages of erythropoiesis. But in order to understand the stages, you need to understand first the site of erythropoiesis and hemoglobin, what it is made up of. Then second, you need to understand the role of pluripotent hemopoietic stem cells in order to understand what is CFUE. So if you haven't watched those videos, link is in the description below. You can watch it. So now let's continue our topic, which was what is the stage in which you see the hemoglobin for the first time. Why is polychromasia called so? Or why is reticulocyte called reticulocyte? So stay tuned for all those answers. So I have made a mnemonic for you guys, which is really cute and kind of will help you in getting through your exams. So it is pen in line reads mature RBC. I have always loved a mnemonic which has the main theme in it, main thing in it. So first, let's make the sense of this mnemonic. I mean, what is this? You put a pen in line and you just read mature RBC. That's it. That is, I hope this makes sense. Okay? So you just read. You just put a pen in line and the pen reads mature RBC. Hope it makes sense. Okay, so let's put it in our topic. So first is P. So for P, we have pro-erythroblast. So in pro-erythroblast, you won't see any hemoglobin. So no hemoglobin is here. However, you will see nuclei and a big 20 micron cell. Okay. Now, where does it come from? It comes from your CFUE. Okay. What is CFU? It is colony forming unit erythrocyte. Now after this comes EN, this one here. So it is your early normoblast. Okay, so here the size decreases to 15 microns after the condensation. Here the nuclei disappear. They disappear, so you won't see them here in the early normoblast. However, can you see the hemoglobin? No, you won't, because there is decreased hemoglobin here as well. Okay? However, you can see the cytoplasm and they will be basophilic. Okay? They are base, yani ke they have more alkaline in them. Less acidic, you can say that. Now comes the N, or the intermediate normoblast. So intermediate normoblast, the condensation of the chromatin material ascends and the size reduces to 12 microns or so. Now here you can see hemoglobin for the first time. Okay? You can see hemoglobin for the first time. Acha, one thing I missed here is in early normoblast, you can call the early normoblast as the basophilic normoblast as well. Okay, so intermediate normoblast, you can see hemoglobin for the first time, and the cytoplasm still is the basophilic. Okay? Now comes the next part, which is your late normoblast. Okay, I can see L, I, and then your N. Okay? So the L and N, late normoblast. Hope it makes sense. Now it is condensed to almost 8 microns because of the condensation of that chromatin material, and the quality of the hemoglobin increases. So as a whole, I can say the hemoglobin quantity increases, and here you have a spot nucleus, the nucleus called spot nucleus, okay, because it is very less in amount. However, the cytoplasm here is acidophilic, not basophilic at all. So we can call this erythroblast as an orthochromic, not the basophilic. Basophilic is when you have basophils. Orthochromic erythroblast. Okay? And the next stage is, before the next stage appears, here the nucleus, not the nuclei, which disappeared here in the early normoblast, the nucleus disappears. Okay? Now you need to know this. Okay, so now when you remove, so you may be asked, what is the hemoglobin, the largest amount of hemoglobin present in? So it is found in this stage, in the late normoblast. Okay? In the normoblast. This is an MCQ for the Fcps. Now comes the important part, the immature RBC part. So the mnemonic was pen in line reads mature RBC. So R for reticulocyte. Immature RBC is basically your reticulocyte. Okay. Now you should remember that there are RNA fragments which are responsible for this immature RBC, and RNA fragments are the reason why it is called reticulocyte. And when the RBC isn't mature and it releases, then it's called polychromasia. Why? Because there is different strains, multicolored RBC. You see multicolored RBC on under the microscope, and that is in the blood smear. Okay? And this is because of what? Your RNA fragments. So in immature RBC, RNA fragments, which are called the reticulocyte count, okay, will be raised, and this is when after 2 days, okay, it takes 7 days to form an RBC. Okay? Now in 5 days the reticulocyte is formed. So you need 2 more days just to form the mature RBC. Okay? The mature RBC. Now in reticulocyte stage, you have reticulum formed, which is RNA fragments. Again and again I am repeating it so that you can remember it, you can learn it by heart. And you have maximum HB or hemoglobin concentration present. Now mature RBC is when it forms the biconcave structure. Hope you liked this video and hope you learned something new. Hope you can use this mnemonic and teach your other friends about it. You can share this video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do that, and it will help me a lot. You can become part of our community by texting on our WhatsApp and following on Facebook. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Get it, got it, good.